Welcome back to another episode of Anything But ASIC, and we're just gonna pump out this. We're gonna pump out this content immersion. It's not very immersive. I can't get for some reason I can't get the music to play just right. It's either too loud or it's too soft. Whatever. It just makes weird burbles. Whatever. So turn down the volume a little bit on the mic. Mic check. Mic check. Am I yelling? Am I yelling? Oh. Okay. So let's get into this article talking about privacy currencies, and this is from March 1st, so this is a little bit old. But anything privacy currency, I genuinely wanted to just go ahead and touch on. Privacy-enabled blockchain expands DeFi to mass markets. To mass market. New blockchain era led by confidential smart contracts, scalability, and tokenized data. So it sounds like Dero and ARQMA may be on the right path. If this takes off, it may just be on the right path. I don't know what this Oasis is, but yeah. If it's a privacy currency, I probably want to get into it. Technology, although capable of improving quality of life, has eliminated any slivers of privacy. Although a human right, third parties, often big tech corporations, have taken to storing personal data, patterns, and other activities, even selling this data for their profit. Many will agree that this problem is only increasing with the prevalence of more personalized offers. Data is the new oil, so it's particularly important to develop technologies that can utilize data in a privacy-preserving way. Most people give away their data, signing it over to companies by clicking accept, not even bothering to read the fine print. As data becomes more popular, many argue that people should maintain control of their own information and should, at a minimum, be able to monetize their details ahead of a third-party organization. I just want my shekels. That's for something. This is partially why blockchain has gained in popularity, with tools that enable complete ownership and control. The only question left unanswered is the paradox of how openness and auditability, being key to a decentralized solution, can coexist with larger concerns about data privacy. For this reason, parties have begun looking for privacy-focused blockchain solutions. However, in seeking a widespread solution, it is not enough for platforms to solve the privacy problem alone. They must also address the current limitations of decentralized finance, including high fees, user trust, scalability, and bad actors. The Oasis network has since emerged as a solution to this paradox, a leading scalable and privacy-enabled layer 1 blockchain. As the result of that, Oasis can put companies in control of their data while simultaneously bring privacy into the marketplace and enabling the ease of sharing. On the Oasis network, data tokenization and privacy preserving computation functionality are built in. The company shares that data would never be stored in one centralized database, vulnerable to attack. Users can retain complete control and visibility over who is using their data and what they are using it for at any one time. As a result, the Oasis network boasts high throughput, low gas fees, and secure architecture while being in the foundation for scalable DeFi solutions. Together, these features will allow a user's sensitive information, including health, finance, and personal identifiable data, to exist on the blockchain, opening the door to opportunities like private lending and under collateralized loans. The industry has recognized the utility of this platform with Messari, a platform for professional grade crypto research, pointing to Oasis as one of the two most invested in blockchains, with the ecosystem composed of Fortune 500 companies. DeFi, perfect for DeFi. While the project has notable history, most recent developments have pointed to the Yuzu swap and wormhole bridge. Userswap has become available for users as the first decentralized exchange DEX built by the community on Oasis with features including trade once, mine forever, and auto buyback price support. By launching Userswap, users can freely trade Rose, the native token of Oasis, with the ability to transact across multiple chains. Functionality for multiple chain interpolarity is made possible through the creation of the wormhole bridge, as well as two computing environments known as paratimes. Cipher Paratime was designed as a smart contract environment that would enable confidential smart contracts on Oasis, and Emerald, a EVM comparable Paratium with fees said to be 99% cheaper than Ethereum. More insights on Oasis Network here. In support of the development initiatives, the team also announced the release of a $200 million ecosystem fund in an effort dedicated to helping projects build on the network, which retains support by top industry backers, including Pantera, Binance Labs, Dragonfly, and Electric Capital. Strong partner ecosystem, backed by many developments, marketing, the 2021 year, and partnerships with Band, Nebula, Geonomics, Genetica, and WePiggy. Jiren Kos, the director of the Oasis Foundation, shares, "We are thrilled to work with longtime supporters of Oasis to build, cultivate, and grow the ecosystem. We are now fully developer ready, and we invite all developers to consider Oasis as we are ready to support them with funding, technical expertise, and mentoring, and a strong network of backers. The genomic data of 100K genomic customers will be migrated on Oasis Network. Customers will get token rewards when they contribute their genomic data for research. In addition to getting interpretations of the genome-based traits with full transparency to all participants. Oasis also shares that it is working with the BMW Group on an early-stage project to create innovative privacy solutions that leverage differential privacy and set a new standard for responsible data use in the automotive industry. Alongside the open invite, a look at the protocol's official roadmap also hints towards the launch of additional DeFi apps on Emerald, WebAssembly smart contracts, and the potential for a network upgrade, all in support of the existing community Oasis has built. The intent to make sure that Oasis Network can revolutionize open finance, extending it from those in the early adopter group to the mass market. So, okay. Jesus Christ. So, all that read, I'm going to try to put my spin on it, and that is, this is a bunch of new corporations that are eventually going to turn into Facebook to asking for your data right now. And it's going to be stuck on their blockchain once you give it to them. Like I said, I haven't gotten into this cryptocurrency. It's supposedly a private cryptocurrency. It's private for them. It's probably not private for you. And really, I think cryptocurrencies and foundations and stuff like this are really just they're overdoing it. They're overdoing it. It's overdone. It's overdone. It's overdoing it. All we want is to transact somebody's value for their work to someone else and get a product or service for that value. This is just, oh my God. What more is there? like really, do we need this? This is a big question. It should be, how did it go? How did that scientist say? How did what's his name? Scientists were so caught up in the question of could they that they didn't stop and ask should they. I think that's how Jeff Goldblum said it in Jurassic Park. I'm not sure if That is the exact quote. But this is what comes to mind when I read this. This is this isn't going to end well. This isn't going to end well in the worst way. Sure, they have backing, blah blah blah. So does Amazon. Amazon has backing. If you get with their program, and their program has you in their ecosystem forever. So why don't you build your own ecosystem? And in this little, let me go back. Let me see if I get it. Multiple chains. Blah 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 blah. Let me see if I can find it. It's a quote. All right. So, anyways, in here somewhere, there's this little flimsy promise that they wouldn't put your personal data on one server that can be easily hacked. They'll put your data on maybe 2 or 3 servers that maybe one will get hacked and your data will get out there. Oh no, we're not doing anything with your data. And it's not like, you can see what we're doing with your data, but you already signed in this lengthy contract in this NDA that you actually let us do this beforehand, and you didn't read it all the way through like you do with any other contract on the internet. So, we're going to use your data how we see fit in this certain circumstance. This is not needed. Overall, the DeFi community is not needed. Well, I guess the ideal of DeFi, decentralized finance, overall the buzzword, is needed, more now than ever. But if you can't pull away from the central banking of the global banks, it's all worth nothing. It's all for naught. It's all worth nothing. If you can't buy anything with this, you can't trade anything. You're just over here collecting more data and putting points on there and stuff. It's worth nothing. It's worth nothing to me. It's worth nothing to anyone. And that's pretty much all I have to say about this. Other than Monero wasn't the perfect solution, but it's pretty close to what we need. Or whatever currency that comes out that's a little bit better with Euro. Not a lot of people like Euro because of the pre-mine, but this ARQMA right behind it does the same thing. So this is the answer's already been made. It's just nobody's developing on them. We don't need this. That's the bottom line. And with that, let me know what you guys think. I personally don't think we need this. Let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys later.